So let's take a moment and really understand the finance career path for not only for finance business partner, but wherever you are in the finance and accounting function, let's see that how your career would develop into future. So this is a typical chart. Again, as I said earlier, there are a lot of variety and variations of accounting and finance organizations around the world. This is a typical representation in most of the accounting, large, small, medium size. You would find a financial accounting function, which is the basic. Their accounting is being done. Now, the people who are heading the financial accounting department or section or area, again, different names. It could be controller, chief accountant, accounting manager, and few other names. So this is an essential function. Large, small, any organization will have this basic function of accounting, bookkeeping, and basic reporting. Also quite essential is the function of treasury, where the banking activities have to be done. And again, this function is headed by a person called finance manager or treasurer or some other name. So these are the two basic functions existing almost in every finance function. The two functions you see on the right side are basically supplementary functions. Most organizations have these functions, some organizations may not have these. The big category among these is the management accounting. One other function is the audit. So audit or internal audit, again, there are different names. It could be internal auditor or audit managers. Let's talk about the management accounting function, the focus of our discussion today. This function, again, different titles are used for the people who are involved. It's again, the emerging role name title is finance business partner, but also FP&A manager, financial planning and analysis department or manager, management controller or business controller, or even management or functional or financial analyst. These are the different things or titles used in this area. Function usually they do is decision support, management reporting, analysis, financial analysis, budgeting and control. Typically, these things fall into this category. Now, from a career path point of view, as everything is changing in this world, of course, the finance function is also being impacted. I would say that the trend has changed, not recently, I would say for the last 15, maybe 20 years. Before 21st century, so we're talking about 70s, 80s, 90s, it was very common that people in the mainstream who are the basically financial accounting, chief accountant or financial controller, this were considered the mainstream. And the people in this role or in this function would usually move to the CFO role, because it is considered that if you have the really very good grip on the main function, main activity of the business of the function, you could do a CFO job until last century, 70, 80, 90. Starting 2000, the trend started to change. And today, so we have spent 18 years in the new century, unbelievable. Today, there has been a shift that more and more people from the management accounting or the finance business partnering are moving to the CFO role. And by the way, let me also clarify that definitely there are cases where people from the treasury and audit and some other technical functions have moved to the CFO, but not as much as we see in these two main accounting streams like financial accounting and management accounting. So why trend has changed in favor of management accounting? These are the people who do have accounting knowledge. So everyone in finance have some knowledge. They may not have experience of really closing the books for the last 20 years, which is even not required for CFO, but they have one very unique characteristic which other professionals in the function may not have. They work with the business people. By working with the business people, they develop lot better, lot in-depth understanding of the business. And they develop the leadership skills like relationship, communication, and those type of things, which in today's time is more required for the CFO role than the technical knowledge. So as a CFO, it's not critical to really memorize IFRS, but it's very critical to understand the strategy of the business and really get involved into it and to really influence your CEO and really negotiate with other people in the organization for whatever reason. So this is a clear trend which is not only happening today, it's only going to get stronger. So see yourself wherever you are in the organization. And my advice, with my 30 years experience in the profession internationally, wherever you are, try to move into this management accounting or finance business partnering function. And I'll explain you how to do it. But this is the way forward to grow your career. Because as we are talking, not only that there are less opportunity, especially in the financial accounting area, it is very much expected that most jobs will be taken over by report or technology. This slide I copied from LinkedIn. Now what it's showing, you can see that I'm searching jobs in this slide, and I'm searching for finance business partner role worldwide. So that was my search. And you could see that there are 10,619 roles worldwide under the name of finance business partner or related. Interesting, huh? And there are several search criteria. Another interesting criteria is experience level. So for all these roles, there are jobs available at the very early stage level, as well as associate mid-level and the senior level, like director and executive level. So as I tried to explain earlier, that in this role, the position may vary at different level of seniority. You could have at a junior level, you could have the mid-level, you can have it at a senior level. Look at the locations. There are 4,556 jobs in USA, 2,463 in UK, and so on. So it's available everywhere. That tells you that how much demand or how much acceptability of this concept is among the business. Look at some of the top companies. Amazon has 135 roles for this job, finance business partners. Maybe not exactly the title, but related jobs. That tells you that there are a lot of jobs and it's only going to grow.